How's it? Today we are talking about disk utility and how we can format our SD cards and delete. And so let's get started. First of all, on your SD card, you do have the feature, there's this little lock button. So if you do have important pictures on there that you don't want deleted, you could hit that lock button to lock it down. So that way, if you do want to delete or even access those pictures, you'd have to unlock that. And it's just a good reminder in case you need to do that. If you're taking video and it keeps stopping on you with a DSLR camera, it's probably because you need class 10 write speed on your SD card. So that's just a good reminder too. Photographs, doesn't matter, any SD card will do fine for taking photographs, but for video, it may stop on you and you need to either lower the quality of the video or buy a class 10 write speed. So let's say, well, first off, if you insert an SD card, the easiest way to get to it, is on your Finder on the left side here. Let's say you have some pictures here. When you view pictures, let's look at viewing a little bit. You can click here to make them bigger or smaller. Okay. You can also, of course, you have these different views. This is my favorite view. It's easier to navigate and access. You can also do list view and then sort by date and modify just by clicking here. Or the size, if you're looking for a really big or small size, you can sort them. But it always starts by the biggest to smallest, or in alphabetical, letter A to Z, numbers first. You can also do it by kind to see what kind of a JPEG it is. You could also go to arrange by. Let's go back to this icons here. You could do clean up, and clean up will actually kind of rearrange. If you've deleted a bunch, it'll rearrange them. So if I have stuff like here, I can go here and clean up and see how it organizes it by the row. You can also go to view, and you can get to that view options there. And you can also show view options. Okay, I love this part because then you can come up here and kind of increase, do your grid size, see how the grids are going bigger or smaller. So if you have a lot of photos on here, it's definitely helpful. So let's just paste a bunch here. Okay. So if you notice, we have a grid view now. Okay. So notice here we can change our grid spacing to here. We can change our icon size to here. We can actually even change our labels. We can show icons or not show icons. We could even, change it to I like a black background sometimes. Kind of pops it out a little bit better. You can even do a picture if you want to drag in, a picture that you might have for that. So we could try do picture, drag picture there, and notice now it's the icon like that. So a lot of good things that you can do. And again, the text size, if you need it bigger, okay, you can make the text size bigger. Arrange by, sort by. So this is really helpful when you have a lot of images, on your desktop. Let's say you want to delete some. Okay, you hit Command Delete. Okay, Command Delete will send it straight to the trash. But if you notice, if you go to the trash can, it's still in the trash. So right now we're in the trash. Not that you should be, but notice that the pictures are still there. So you'd have to empty your trash can. And by the way, if you go to your control click on your SD card and get info, okay, and this shows you the the info, the space available and so on. So right now I have 1.98, and if I delete the trash, like I empty my trash, like there, I empty, and then I go back. Now I have 1.99. So only unless I empty the trash did it actually delete. Because if you delete stuff, you can actually restore those photographs you delete from your trash. But if you empty the trash, it's gone forever. So that's why you may delete everything on your SD card, but it's not really deleted. There's an image, an invisible image that's stored in your trash can on the computer you deleted it. So sometimes people will need a more space on their SD card, and you need to empty your trash. And let's say you're on a different computer and you can't empty the trash where you deleted it and things like that. I would suggest go to disk utility. Okay, so just go to disk utility. We bring up disk utility here, and what you can do is just do an erase. So you have first aid. So if you ever have anything wrong with an SD card, you can sometimes rescue things here in first aid and repair, so you can read it. Also, we have erase. So I also like to put my name in here too. So if I ever get lost and things, the SD card, instead of saying, you know, no name, it'll say your name, so people will know who is. And then I can basically just hit erase. And then, are you sure you want to erase? Yes, I want to erase it. So now it's basically going back to how you first started the SD card, like brand new. And if you look, now the icon is there with the name, and now there's nothing in it. So I hope you learned a little bit about SD cards and how to use them, and happy taking pictures and video. Later.